sticking up your home right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Clash of Clans Origin Night as we explore starting the game for the very first time. Here's the screen you're first encountered with, and last hour we covered Clash Royale Origins starting the game. So tonight, for an exclusive hour, we are going to start our third account here in Clash of Clans with Stinkpot Shack Show. And we're only going to use these Origin accounts when we are live streaming. That way you guys don't miss any of the action. We did the same thing back when we did Lineage 2 Revolution. We only played that game when we streamed. But that game we got behind really quick because it's the type of game you can't really afford to only play on a live stream. But with Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, it's not going to be that bad. So we're going to go ahead and get started in just a minute. So all tonight's going to be about for Clash of Clans is starting the game as if we've never played it before. So Anthony, welcome for coming back to another hour of our Origins series. And here we go. What do you mean again? I said last hour, Anthony, this is what we were going to be doing. So here we go. This is Origin Night. Enjoy. So the first screen you're going to come to is, of course, this one. And if you don't have a Supercell ID with Clash of Clans, you are going to want to hit play without Supercell ID. And it brings you to this screen. Brand new game. And since I do have played this game with other accounts on this device, you're going to see this. But if it's the very first time you created any village, you would not see this screen here. But it says Chief Stinkpot's village with Town Hall level 12 has been found. Load it by logging in with your Supercell ID. So it's basically saying, hey, if you want to play as Stinkpot with my Town Hall 12, you need to log in with the appropriate Supercell ID. And if I hit OK, it'll take me there. So I'm just going to hit cancel. And now we are starting the game brand new. So here we go. So this is our trainer, and the training session I believe in Clash of Clans goes quite a bit longer than Clash Royale does, so we're gonna just do this. So the main difference between Clash of Clans and Clash Royale is Clash of Clans is a time sink, and as you progress through these first Town Hall levels, it's going to seem like it's not a time sink, but once you get high enough, it will consume a lot of your time. So here we go. Welcome, Chief. We sure have been waiting for you. And you just tap on her. This is your new village. Isn't it lovely? Life here would be perfect if it wasn't for the Goblin Horde. Gah! What is this? Another puny human? So the Goblin Horde is here to stop our advances. And our trainer chick is going to show us the ropes of the game with her magical golden arrows to light the way. Let's take a look. So obviously they want us to go to shop, and just like we talked about in Clash Royale, you start off with 500 gems. Do not use those. We'll talk about it in just a moment, what you want to save your gems for. But for now, let's just go on and see what she has in store for us. Cannon. Okay, so she wants us to set up a defense for that impending attack that the goblins are about to prepare on us. So it says, place the cannon in the center of the village. We must protect the town hall. So what happens if you don't? What happens if you put it way out here? Is it gonna let me? Huh. Let's just see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen if I put it way out here. And they're going to try to get you to use gems like that. But just wait the 10 seconds, guys. It's not that big a deal. Sheesh. Alright, so our cannon's way out here. Bring it on. Whoa, there they are. Goblin Horde attack. See? Why? That's kind of weird, isn't it? It said protect the town hall, but I put them way out there. So the goblins are going straight for that cannon instead of the town hall. So that was interesting. Phew, that was close call. Thanks, Chief. We built the village on a ley line. That means the cannon will magically repair itself over time. Now, one thing I did not know about is ley lines actually, they weren't created by Clash of Clans. If you Google ley lines, you can learn all about them. Pretty interesting stuff, but I thought they just came up with that term for Clash of Clans, but no, it's in the mythical, magical realm, ley line. So here we go.
Hey!
The wizards from Ivory Tower are here to help us. Let's take out the goblin camp. So if you saw those goblins as I completed that last goblin horde, these 5 wizards walked onto the premises. And just like we talked about last week or last hour with Clash Royale, how you gotta protect the units behind the giant, these wizards are pretty squishy as well. So we're gonna want to protect them as we go into battle. So anybody else? Nope, just me and Anthony. So Anthony got his 4th builder about a week ago, 2,000 gems. So yes, Anthony, save those gems only for your builders. We'll talk about that more later. Alright, so here we go, attack. So now we're doing our first attack. And it's just against goblins, not against real people. So what I remember from attacking is a good strategy is it's telling you to tap in multiple areas to deploy your troops. So what you want to do before you do any Clash of Clans battle, guys, is you want to survey the field. So let's look here, and what you want to pay attention to is which units or buildings are on the ground that can hurt me. So a cannon's going to hurt me, and a town hall is going to hurt you because the town hall will fire back. And that's the only 2 out there. So you kind of want to focus on this cannon first. Now cannons are going to shoot in a straight line. So you don't want to put the wizards one behind each other. You kind of want to space them out, just like we did for the fireball defense in the last. But you also want to keep them out of range of this town hall. So I'm going to drop them right over here, 1 on each side of this cannon, and you'll see how awesome it is. So 1, 2, and now that cannon is going to die. Look at those little baby fireballs coming out of the poor Ivory Tower wizard's hands. And now we're going for the town. Actually, the town hall isn't defending on this one, so that's even better. So I might have been able to destroy this whole thing with 1 wizard, but I chose to instead. And there's my loot, 500, 500. Now it's going to show me what I can do with that loot. So wow, nice job. Now we get to get this village into fighting shape. Now it's going to want me to spin that. So builder hut. There's our first builder hut, guys. Is that free? Let's see what no, that cost us 250 gems, so that's okay. You only want to use your gems for builder huts. The more builder huts you have, the more things in your village you can upgrade at one time. So when you're just starting out, save them just for the builder huts. So elixir is essential for training troops and building many structures. You can pump elixir from the underground ley line. Let's try it. So here we go. We're going to pump out this elixir from the ley line. And don't worry about your building placement at this stage. It's not really that important because you don't have walls. You don't have a whole lot of defenses. So it really is hardly any strategy to building your base at this level. So the collector can only store a small amount of elixir. So they're hinting to the fact, well, we're going to need storages. So let's put out some storages. And storages are going to increase this level here. If you want to see your max storage levels, you just click on each of these currencies up here. So if I click on elixir, it says, hey, max is 1,000. So I'm already at max, and now that the elixir storage has been built, now my max is up to 2,500. And my gold is a max of 1,000, and that's because I haven't built a gold storage. But guess what? The trainer says, let's build a gold storage. So here we go. And I'm just going to put it down here with the elixir storage just for now. It's 10 a.m., Anthony. And once again, they try to use those gems, save those gems. You don't need to speed rush. I mean, there's hardly no time at all to build these things.
More gold, we got much left gold.
Alright, so now we got a mount for another attack here. Chief, you need an army. So now they're going to teach me how to build barracks and build an army. So I'm just throwing all my buildings out here. Not going to finish now. That's silliness. It's also 10 here, Anthony. It's 10:16 p.m. here. So we're on the same time. Safian, sorry if I mispronounced your name, but welcome to the Stinkpot Shack Show. I am Stinkpot, and this is your Stinkpot Shack Show. So we're here every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. I have a TH12, a TH10, but tonight it is Origins Night, and we are using the Supercell ID because you can have multiple accounts now with the Supercell ID. And so we're starting our third account, because it's been a while since we restarted this game, and we're just taking a fresh look at what has changed in the 5 years that this game has been out. So if you have questions, if you're a new player, if you need a clan, consider Late for Supper and ask all the questions you want. I'm here to help. So now let's train some troops. Our first troop available in the game is going to be a barbarian. Oh, it wants us to hold down, so it wants us to max this out, so we'll just hold down. Queue is full. You can have a max of 8 in the queue at this time. And they want me to spend gems, but I'm just going to sit here and wait. It doesn't take any time at all. It takes about 8 seconds per barbarian. What do they want me to train now? Oh, and they still want me to finish, so it's gonna. It shows right here. So about, what, 15-20 seconds per barbarian, but then at the top it shows you the cumulative time. So for all 7 of these barbarians to be built, it's going to take 3 minutes. I can talk about this game all day and all night for having played it for 5 years. So we're going to wait the 3 minutes. It's not that big of a deal to me. Definitely do not want to spend the gems because I need to get 500 gems for my next builder edit. So, clashing with VVC, welcome to the channel. Sorry your comments were not family friendly, but just keeping that in mind as we stream, all your comments should be respectful and, you know, family friendly. So, thanks for watching. Alright, so now that our army is ready, wait, what happened? Did they finish? Did I hit? Nope, I still have 250 gems. Let's see here. So now, this is the single player stuff. So this isn't the PvP. So you find a match. That's where the PvP is engaged, but apparently I haven't unlocked it yet. We've done the first match already for payback. So let's go into the Goblin Forest and see. So once again, just like the last match, you want to survey the field, take account for all the defenses that are there to hurt you. And I'm pretty sure I can beat this with 1 barbarian. So let's see how it goes, because you want to conserve your troops, because if you throw, I could easily throw all 5 barbarians out, all 3 wizards out, but I would have to use my precious resources to create that army again. And like I said, I can kill this army, I'm pretty sure, with 1 barbarian, because I just played this game so long. So troop conservation, be efficient, and time management is how you get good at this game. So let's just use 1 barbarian right there. Let's see if he's strong enough. Oh no, he's not, man. Level 1 barbarians are weak. Oh wow, so now let's try 1 barbarian, 1 wizard, and that should be it, hopefully. The wizard should do the DPS for me, and yeah, that's going to be enough. So 1 wizard and 1 barbarian is all you need to do this one here. Now the wizard is slowly but surely going to hurl the fireballs at the town hall. This will be a major victory for the Ivory Tower Wizards. Hey, Noni Chaba, welcome to the channel. I'm Stinkpot, and this is your Stinkpot Shack Show. Good to have you aboard. If you're a new player, veteran player, I'm the same. I'm a veteran and a newbie tonight. So we're just showing everybody the ropes in our new Clash of Clans Origin series. This is our first night doing it, so enjoy. So that was a great battle, our trainer says. How shall you be known in our history? So now you complete the first 2 missions. And then at this time, it's going to have you create a name for yourself. So here we go. I already have Stinkpot on another account. So I'm going to call this one the same name as what I called it in Clash Royale. And we're going to call it Stink Shack Show. So anytime you see me playing this account, you will know it is our Origin series. So here we go. Stink Shack Show. Done. So now my name is Stink Shack Show. And with the gold we took for the goblins, we can afford to upgrade the town hall. Now this is where you might want to urge caution. It might force me to do it, I don't know, but we'll have to see. So you can see my elixir is max. You can tell because the pump will no longer, when it changes to that color icon, same thing with the gold, that means, hey, I'm maxed, I can't produce anymore. So one thing you want to do is make sure your gold levels storages are maxed out. And actually it's not letting me do anything else. So it was a long-lived 5 minutes that we spent in Town Hall 1, but now we must go up to Town Hall 2, and we will unlock an archer tower, walls, elixir pump, gold mine, and another barracks. So it takes 10 seconds to do, so bye-bye Town Hall 1, on to Town Hall 2. Let me take a picture of Town Hall 1, and then I'll take a picture of Town Hall 2 when we get it. And it's gonna change. Oh, nice job. We can now build new buildings thanks to the Town Hall upgrade.
Yeah.
Let me take a picture of Town Hall 2. If you're looking for new challenges to beat, just tap here. Hey Nook, you didn't catch the end. We ran a little bit late tonight. So we're doing an Origin series where we're starting brand new on Clash of Royale and Clash of Clans, and this is our second hour. So now it's saying, hey, pay attention to your player level in the top left. If you're looking for new challenges to beat, just tap here. So let's go here. This is new from when I started the last time. I don't remember it paying much attention to this. So this is my profile where I can see what rank I am. Obviously I haven't done any PvP, so I'm unranked. I have 0 trophy levels. Your trophy levels will fluctuate as you do PvP battles. So yeah, so it's also saying my troops donated and troops received. And now, can I join a clan as Town Hall 2? Let's find out. I think I can. So if you want to find a really good clan out there, guys, the best one you can find is all one word, Late's Fort Supper. I've known these guys for a long time, pretty much ever since I started this game, and I am also clan leader. So here we are. We are clan level 10. Stinkpot, which is me, is the leader, and you can see there is no, I can't join it yet. So at Town Hall 2 I cannot join yet. Is it closed? No, it's invite only. Required trophies 400. So let me see if I can't change that. I'm going to turn this off for just a second while I switch accounts, because I don't want you guys to see my private information. So let me go ahead and see if I can't join now anyway. Oh wait, I don't want to do this. I want to register. Let me register this so I don't lose my village. Stinkpot. Okay. Just doing a little bit of a registration for my third account here, guys, and I'll be right back with you. Nook, how's it going, man? You just get off work? Why would you do that to yourself? Pro tip, don't start this game. That's not a pro tip, Nick. You're just a hater. Quit being a hater, man. This game is awesome from Town Hall 1 to Town Hall 9. And then after that, it's really long to upgrade. Let me see here. Okay. Let me try this again. Still trying to get this registration done. Still at work. Be off. What do you do for a living, Nook? Anything exciting? You're a bouncer? Oh, that's pretty cool. see if this works. Alright, almost done here. I forgot the stinking number. Alrighty, submit. You're all set. Alright, so now let me bring you guys back. Oh wait, I meant to do this. Connected, log out, log in as Stinkpot. This one. Okay, let's drop the trophies. RC car, you want in the clan? Oh, you decided to join another clan. Okay. One moment, guys, and I'll be with you. Let's set the minimum trophies to 0. And let's open it. Hopefully I can switch this really quick. Log out. Log in. Alright, so I'm going to bring you back. Here we go. Here's my baby account again. Let's see if I can't join a clan now. The clan late for supper. Unlock clans by rebuilding a clan castle. Clanmates help each other and can send reinforcement troops and spells. So there you go, guys. So if you want to join a clan as the Town Hall 2, you got to build this, which requires 10,000 gold, which you're not going to be able to do right now because your max is 2,500. You want to upgrade this, it's going to cost 750. So it's going to take a little bit of time to unlock this clan castle, and that's what allows you to join a clan. I already knew that. I just wanted to show you guys the process for our new players. So let me switch back and lock the clan back up, and then we'll get back to what we were doing. So this will not be very long at all, and I'll be right back with you. So we'll close the clan, or at least make it harder to join. I don't want to close it. We'll send it to invite only. 400 trophies required. And log out, log in, and now we're back with our baby account once again. So here we go. Alright, so now we're Town Hall 2, guys. So this is pretty much where you're left to explore the game all on your own. You see the trainer lady's gone. Our troops died. The goblins died out there, so we reclaimed some of their elixir when they died. But now I kind of want to move this cannon way back here. And now if you tap on everything, it'll show you the range of the defensive buildings, and that's where you can use strategy. So like, okay, so if I put the cannon here, you know, it'll still hit anything that's attacking the town hall. So I probably want to keep this cannon protected, but also in a place where it's going to aid the town hall. Not so worried about the elixir collectors, so we'll put this here, and we'll kind of protect it. So these builder huts are kind of in the way, and they're low hit point troops. So we'll put the cannon right directly there, and then we'll sprinkle the rest of these buildings around it, so it's harder for them to destroy the cannon. You're going to see these obstacles in the way too, so if you like the scenery, you might want to keep them, but otherwise you can remove them at your leisure. It's also part of the achievements. So achievements are a great way on how you can get free gems in the game, so keep that in mind. So let's put all our pumps there, put all our storages right there, because we want to completely encapsulate our cannon here. Let me move this up here. That's cost 20,000, so we're not going to be able to move that one right away. So now our cannon is protected on all 4 sides, and I'm going to litter it with a couple more buildings for some extra buffers. And that's pretty much it. We'll bring our army camp up here, bring the builder hut right there because it actually fits, and yeah, we can bring another builder hut here. And so yeah, that's a pretty decent start to our Town Hall 2 village. You're going to see red icons for things that are available in the game. So if I click on here, it's for you. There's videos on how to start out in Clash of Clans, but this is the best video you can watch. So So if you want to learn how to start on Clash of Clans, stay tuned to our Origin series. And looks like we can go to news, and there's events going on. Clan games start in 5 days, which of course you have to be part of a clan in order to proceed there. But right now I can work on event challenge. Must use one giant, win multiplayer battles. But the problem with that is I don't have giants. I do not have giants. So let's go to the shop and see what I can get. 26 defenses. Look at this. I can get a new cannon. I can get an archer tower. I can get walls. And everything else is not available to me. Wow, 1,000 gold for an archer tower. I'm going to have to work up some loot here. And then my army, I can have another barracks for 200 elixir. Resources. Ooh, a builder pack for $4.99. Stay away from that, guys. $5 for one builder hut. Not that worth it to me. Maybe if you don't have a lot of time, $5 might be a good investment. But for me, it's not a good investment. So I can have another builder hut at 500 gems. So save up those gems, guys, and get your next one when you're able. But right now we're going to focus on elixir collectors and gold mines, because I know those are cheap. So we'll buy the cheap stuff for now. In 10 seconds that one will be done. But also keep in mind everything has a level, so I can probably take these up to level 2. Yes, I can. 1 minute. So we'll get those structures in here, and then we'll upgrade them all to level 2, because that will help us generate some when we're offline. These guys will continue to pump. I want to keep things keep it symmetrical, so we'll keep all the pumps right there. I guess we'll just put the kind of, to keep it symmetrical, I probably need another barrack, so let's go ahead and buy that. That would be offense. So barracks, we'll put the second one here. And keep in mind, guys, I only have 2 builders, so I can only build 2 things at the same time. But since it takes no time at all to build it, you guys don't even notice that. See, now it says 1 of 2 builders, so I can only build one more thing. But by the time I actually figure out what to build, this one will be done, and I'll have my other builder back. Now we are player level 2, and here's where you guys can get your gems. Look at this. Claim reward. All I did was connect the game center and I get 50 gems. So that's why I said don't spend $5 on that free builder, because I'm already at 300. So if I just keep playing this game, I'll be at 500 again in no time, and I'll have my 3rd builder. Say, Jamuna, welcome to the show here. I am Stinkpot, and this is your Stinkpot Shack Show. Open YouTube once. I don't even know what that means. Can you elaborate, my friend? So, if you're interested in our mini games, right here above me, you can type in those commands. For every minute you stay and are an active participant in our live channel, you are accumulating stink bombs. If you want to know what you can do with those stink bombs, type those commands up there and enjoy the mini games. So, alright, so now that we have 2 of the gold mines and 2 of the elixir collectors, let's go ahead and upgrade these suckers. It only takes a minute each. And but look what we're running into. We're running into resource problems. So now you have to decide, do I want to keep going on this safe single player path, or do I want to find a match and attack a real player? The answer to that is, guys, is you want to attack a real player, because yeah, you can play the safe side, but look, if I attack this goblin outpost, I'm only going to get 1,000 of each. Now you might say, well, that's a pretty lot since your max is 2,500, but what we're going to also do is we're going to start upgrading these maxes to get them going, and you guys can see that you really are going to get tenfold the amount of loot you can in PvP versus the single player campaign. So yes, I am on YouTube, Julio. Search for Stinkpot Studios. That's how you can find me. We are live here on Stinkpot Studios. I'm a Town Hall 12, and we're doing an Origin series tonight to go all the way back to Town Hall 1, 2, and so on, just to get a fresh perspective on how the game has changed in the last 5 years. Danush, Kaderuto, Julio, it's a welcome to the channel. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name correctly, but I'm in the good old USA, so it is 10:36 p.m. or 2236 hours if you use military time. So, alright, let's get back to it. So, we have our army made, and just like we talked about in Clash Royale, you want to keep your squishy troops behind your tanky troops. So my barbarians are going to lead the way with my wizards in tow. So let's go ahead and find a brand new player. And it's going to say, hey, you're shielded right now, because when you first start the game, you have 3 days of shield. Every time I attack, it's going to use 3 hours of that shield. But that's okay. The good thing about Clash of Clans is if you don't like this base, if there's not enough loot, look at available loot. 1,117 in the top left and 750 elixir. So I'm a greedy guy, so I'm gonna hit this next button and see if we can't get a little bit more. Oh, 500 and 298. That base is well more than I can handle, so yeah, that's not gonna be a good idea either. Let's keep going. 1,000 of each, so this is going to be a good place to stop. The only thing we have to worry about is taking out this one lonely defense, and the rest will be history. And we saw from the Goblin Barrel, from the single player campaign, that we can take out this one cannon with probably just one barbarian and one wizard. Let's see if that works, because it's all about being efficient in this game. One of each. Let's see if that does it for us. Barbarian's gonna die, but the wizard is gonna take out this cannon with relative ease. And now the wizard has 3 minutes to take out the remaining buildings. There should be no problem for the wizard, so we're just gonna chill and let this magical wizard do his thing all the way from Ivory Tower. So you get that older version. HB Gamer, welcome to the show. What do you mean, Kiruto? How do I get the older version? You mean, how do I play the game from the very beginning? Is that what you're asking? I'm just gonna let this wizard go on here. Let's start a mini game. Alright, Kiruto, I'll answer your question, but let me start up a mini game first. So, boss battle. If you have enough stink bombs, you can join that live chat boss battle. Just type exclamation point boss battle to join. So Karuto, what they did, what Supercell did probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, I can't remember, they put out an update where they had this new concept called Supercell ID. So the good news is anybody can start a brand new account. The bad news is one person can pretty much have an unlimited number of accounts, because all you need to have an account now is a different email address. So I created a new email address, and I hooked up the Supercell ID, and bam, I was able to start from scratch. I have 3 accounts on the same device. You know, if you've been playing Clash of Clans for a long time, Supercell always warned you, don't play multiple accounts on the same device because you'll erase one of them. But now with the Supercell ID, you're able to save as many accounts as you want on the cloud with your Supercell ID. You'll have a unique Supercell ID for each account, and that's how I'm able to go back in time and start anew and show you guys how this game has changed over the years. So now I have a TH2, I have a TH10, and a TH12. So I've been playing this game since 2013, so if you have questions, lay them on me, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. So, alright, so we won our first PvP match. Look at all that loot. We got 30 trophies. Anywhere from 30 to 50 trophies is going to be a good amount to get. But in the early part of the game, you're not worried about trophy pushing. It's all about upgrading. So let's see, we can hold 2,500. So now I got a sizable amount of loot. So you kind of have to pre-plan ahead for all this stuff. So I know, because I've been playing for a long time, that I'm going to max my loot pretty quick. So I'm going to focus on my storages and getting them up. But look, now we're up to 15 minutes just for that, and I'm not going to sit here and wait for that. So I'll let that go, and I'll leave my other builder alone as he goes. And the good thing about using one barbarian, one wizard, guys, is I didn't use a whole lot of resources. So you kind of want to do a min-max approach if you want to truly be efficient at this game. And what that means is you want to use the minimum resources to build your army to guarantee you the maximum amount of loot. So you saw when I was attacking, I kept hitting next because the loot that was available just wasn't a max amount of loot. So if we go in here and go again, you'll see what I'm talking about. Look, 600 loot. We don't want that. Hit next. Be greedy, guys. 792 now. Let's get greedier. Still, you want to get, especially at Town Hall 2, you want to get these amounts definitely in the thousands. You don't want to just attack a base for just hundreds of loot. Unless you're trophy pushing. If you don't care about how fast you upgrade and you're all about the PvP and you want to get as high as you can with the lowest Town Hall level, then you might just want to attack any base you come across. Because every time I do hit next, it's going to cost me 50 gold. But look at this base. It's pretty much the same base as the last one I attacked, but hardly any loot at all. Kid could have laughed at the demise of the stinking kids and no one was spared! Crap! The boss battle is undefeated. No one has beaten that guy, and it's a different boss every time. So good luck to our live chatters. Consider becoming a stinking subscriber to our channel. We are on YouTube. We're here 3 days a week, bringing 4 different games to our arsenal. We have Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Art of Conquest, and Fortnite on Sundays. So, you know, we welcome all our newcomers. And if you're interested in subscribing, please do so. Alright, here we go. Look at that. This is a pretty beefy base. You got a mortar, you got 2 cannons, and an archer tower. So we're not going to be able to beat this base with 5 barbarians and 1 wizard. So unfortunately, even though the loot is enticing, it's just too difficult. So with the whole min-max approach, I would lose my entire army for getting the same amount of loot as what I did before. So another reason to hit next. We're just gonna keep going. Ooh, look at this one, guys. 3,000 and 2,700. And where are the defenses? There's only 1 defense. The wall I'm not worried about because there's still only, yeah, I don't see any arch tower. Oh, arch tower's way out here. So, but you know what? The bases that are silly enough to put the defenses out here are just silly enough because all I'm focused on is the loot. So all I'm gonna do is take out this 1 cannon right here, and then we can have all the loot. So even though that I may not get 100% on this battle, I will get all of the loot. So here we go. We're gonna let the wizard do his thing once again. And if I get a little greedy and want to take out that archer tower, we might throw a little bit of wizard or barbarians out there. But look, guys, we've only used 1 barbarian and 1 wizard, so we're definitely accomplishing the min-max approach where I'm using the least amount of troops for the maximum amount of loot. And this is going to overflow my storages, so I'm getting more loot than what I can hold. But I just want to show you guys this min-max approach. And also, another thing to note, if you've never played this game before, once you drop the troop onto the field, it's autonomous. You don't get to control it after that point. So, Prom Deep, Dark, welcome to the channel. We're going back to our origins and discovering what it's like to be a brand new player at Clash of Clans. So if you've never seen this game for the first, this is your very first time seeing Clash of Clans, drop me a comment in the live chat and say, hey, brand new player here. And because I'm interested to see if there's anyone out there that has never seen this game before. And there's 1 star. So the way the stars work, guys, is if you kill the town hall, that's 1 star. If you get 50% overall damage, that's 2 stars. If you get 100% overall damage, that's 3 stars for the maximum amount of trophies. And now these pumps are full and primed and ready for me to take it. And I'm doing it all with 1 wizard. Well, 1 barbarian that died, but 2 troops for 3,000 loot. Quite a bargain there, wouldn't you say? I might have to use another barbarian because I'm down to the 1 minute mark. So if he doesn't get all the way over here to this storage, I might have to use another barbarian to get that last remaining loot. We'll see. Excuse me. Alright, so here we go. Look at this beautiful baby cutesy wizard here. Look at that fireball. I didn't realize, maybe they changed the graphic on it, but if you notice it, as he hurls it, the shape of the fireball gets bigger. It spreads out a little bit like a pancake. Looks like we are gonna get that loot without using another barbarian, but we will not 100% it. But what we're all, look at that, loot is gonna go away, and we'll get like 90-something%. We won't get, oh, I forgot, I didn't even see that other cannon there, but look, we got all the loot. That's all we need, guys. You don't need to worry about getting 100%. You need to focus on getting all the loot in these early town hall levels. And now there it is. I am completely full. All my pumps are saying, hey, Stinkpot, you're full, empty us, empty us. So in 8 minutes, I'll get a little bit of relief here, but one thing I can do in the meantime, I have one builder. I can spend some of this loot. So let's add a defense here because I'm using my shield here. So the shield here that says 2 days and 16 hours. When that gets to 0, that means when I go offline, someone else is going to attack me. So the key #1 tip is before you go offline in this game, spend all your loot. That way, whenever an attacking player comes to your base, if you have very little loot there, they will not be able to take very much loot. So, good tip there. Abdul Hanan, welcome to the channel. Rahindra, welcome as well. Please remember to keep your. I do have a bot running that protects from spammy chat, so don't type a whole bunch of all caps. Don't type a whole bunch of symbols. Be respectful. Family-friendly environment here, and just enjoy the show, guys. We stream for an hour every time on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Tuesdays is our double feature night where we do Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. So now we have an archer tower with these pink-headed archers. Look how cutesy they are. Oh, it doesn't show them to you, but there they are. I can't. That's as far as I can zoom in. I have an iPhone X I'm playing on. So that's as far as I can zoom in. Graphics are pretty as best as they're gonna get because there's no device out there as far as iOS land that's better than the iPhone X. So alright, let's see. So we used some of our gold. Now let's use some of our elixir. Can we do it in a reasonable amount of time? Don't want to spend that yet. I don't think we'll be able to because defense is all cost gold, and the only thing that's going to cost elixir is this stuff that I just don't have access to yet. So army camp, what do I need? I've built the max, so I'm going to have to upgrade my town hall to order to get to that, but I don't want to do that. But I can use elixir on upgrading these barracks. How long is that going to be? Ooh, 30 minutes, and I can unlock the archer. So another helpful tip is if you don't know what to upgrade, look at this guy in the middle. You have a master builder up here at the top middle of your screen. It says 1 of 2, so I have 1 builder left. If you tap this little blue exclamation point, he's going to suggest things on what he recommends you upgrade. So let's see what he says. He says upgrades in progress is my gold storage. Suggested upgrades: wall 25 walls, gold mine 2, new cannon 250. So I can put more gold mines out? Is that what that says? Let's see if I do have. I didn't think I had any more of those. Resources. Oh, no, I can't. So why was it? Oh, it's want me to upgrade. Those are suggested upgrades. So gold mine 2. Yeah, I need to upgrade those. 1 minute, so we can do those. Won't take any time at all. And that'll get us out of max land, so our pumps can pump some more elixir.
Get some work. Get some work.
I'm trying I don't know how to say it. Subha. I'm sorry if I mispronounced you. Just give me an education lesson and I'll be happy to pronounce that correctly. Alright, so we got 30 seconds and then this gold mine will be done and we can immediately start the next one. In 4 minutes time our gold storage will be done and we can start in on our elixir storage. So once again, guys, this is our Clash of Clans Origin series. This is my third account, but I'm only going to play this account when I'm live streaming, so you guys have that continuity of what you can expect, and there's no gaps in between my upgrades. So that's going to prove difficult as we go, because since I only do this game once a week, I probably will have to play it, because otherwise people's just going to raid me constantly if I only play once a week. So we'll see how it goes, but in these beginning stages I'm not going to have any loot available for them to take anyway. So alright, so that gold mine's upgraded. Let's do the second one. So now that one's level 2, and now this one's going from level 1 to 2. When you upgrade the gold mines or the elixir pumps, all it's doing is it's going to generate more loot per hour. Alright, so we got 40 seconds remaining, and that one will be done. Any questions, guys? You newcomers out there that are not familiar with the show, do you have any questions about the show, any questions about the game? Whatever questions you have, just throw them at me and I'll do my best to answer them. The stink bombs that you guys are earning, you can use for the mini games or to rank up in our loyalty system on the channel. So a couple things to keep in mind there. In 8 more seconds, this gold mine will be done. What happens? So if we go to level 3, that's 15. Oh, I don't want to wait 15 minutes. So now they're all at level 2. Look at that. So if I was playing this for real, not on live stream, I would be going as fast as I can, trying to get through these. But you definitely want to save your town hall to be upgraded last, because you don't want to get ahead of yourself. But I will spend some of this gold here and get another cannon. Yeah, we can. So I got a cannon at the top. I got an archer tower at the bottom. So let's protect this side and add another cannon. So now my village is protected from 3 different sides. Do I have any more? Nope, I do not. So the only defense that I have left is walls. So we're going to build our walls, and if you've played this game any amount of time, walls are by far the most expensive thing in the game. I don't know why they're still so expensive, but they are. And in these beginning stages, you're not going to understand how expensive they are. But I'm at Town Hall 12. I have access to over 300 wall pieces. And look, each wall piece right now is costing me 50 gold, but at my level it costs 5 million for one of these. So that's a little perspective for you. And I'm just buying these, not really care where I'm putting them. I just want them all on my playing field. Get 25 of these suckers to start off. I should buy them. Oh. Okay, so we have 69 gold left. So now what you can do is you can take these segments and hit select row, and you can move the whole thing at once. As long as they're connected, you're going to be able to do it. So if I take one of these wall pieces and I just drag it out, it'll separate from that segment. And now when I do the select row, it'll only move that little chunk at a time. So if you want to move a whole big chunk at a time, you can do that. It's however you want to do it. So one big new player mistake is, if you look at the entire map that you have available, don't think that if I take my walls and put them right here on the edge that they're going to protect me, because number one, you won't have enough walls to go all the way around this big square, and number two, just because you have a wall here does not mean you're protected. So if you were to leave these walls here, all the troops would do is they would go around your walls and just come into your village. So don't worry about protecting the entire square. Worry about protecting what's important to you. What's important to you is going to be your defenses. Don't worry so I just leveled because my gold storage upgraded. So now I'm player level 4. So don't worry so much about protecting your loot things, because if you play actively anyway, there's not going to be much loot in here. Look, I have 1 gold in there right now, and I gain 400 per hour. So as long as you come in here and keep tapping on it, it's not going to accumulate a whole bunch of gold. And these gold storages is where most of the stuff's going to be held. But you know, when players attack, they can only get a certain percentage. They can't get 100%. Like it says 2051 elixir. When a player attacks you, they don't have access to 2051. They have access to a percentage of that. So just something to keep in mind. You want to focus on keeping your town hall protected, but more importantly, your defenses, because the longer your defenses are protected, the better chance you will have of defending against the enemy. So let's rotate it, and let's keep our, especially these archer towers, they have range attacks. So I'm going to place my wall emphasis on them, and let me pull that in and do the select row and pull that in. So it looks like they're protected, but actually all an army has to do is come in here and attack this building, then they come straight to the archer tower. So one thing that I probably want to do is move that out just a little bit. So we're going to clear 1 obstacle here. Wait for this builder to clear it for me, because it's a cheap obstacle in my way. And we'll draw this out 1 square. Now I can pull my archer tower out, and I can tighten this up. And now I'll have enough walls that I can completely surround this archer tower and keep it safe from attacks. So here we go, and get that there. There's that, and now I just have 1 more. So now my archer tower is completely protected. And also pay attention, see, every time I tap something, see this little light gray area that highlights? That shows where people can drop. So if you have this white grayish area, that's where people will not be able to drop their troops when you attack. So anywhere that's free and open like this, see, it doesn't have that light colored hue to it, like right there. So they could drop it right there or anywhere over here. But if they have this light colored around it, see around this wall here, the wall, you can really see it on the walls, it has a protected area where the enemy will not be able to drop their troops. So use that to your advantage when you're deciding where to put your defenses. If I tap on the whole town hall, it'll show the entire town village where people cannot deploy troops. So we'll move the cannon out, just 1, and we'll do the same thing here. We'll completely, well, we won't have enough walls to completely surround, but you guys get the idea. That's the main goal. You want to, your walls are there to disrupt the flow of the enemy army. The longer you can delay them getting to your town hall and your vital defenses, the more success you're going to have on defending your base. So that's the best thing I can tell to all you new players out there is time. It's all about time and all about how long you can hold your defenses. So we'll actually probably want to put this on this side, and that's probably about the best we're going to be able to do for now, honestly. One thing I could actually do is keep the archer tower alive a little bit longer and bring it more in here. So we'll do that. Bring things out, leave a gap, and now I can just do the same thing as I just did. So we're just moving the archer tower closer to the town hall, because the archer tower has a pretty significant range, so that's going to be good for us, I do believe. And there we have that. And now here's the gap I was talking about. See right there, they could drop troops right in between those 2 buildings. But if I just move this barracks over 1 little row, now they won't be able to. So you have a 2-box gap on where they can't deploy it. So as long as I keep my buildings within 2 boxes of each other, they won't be able to drop it dead smack in the middle of my base, and they'll have to attack from the outside going in. So there's that. Let's bring in the barracks. we'll probably actually let's just bring the barracks over here to kind of protect that cannon a little bit better, and then we can put the elixir collector on this side, and that's pretty much all you can really do. It's not so important at these lower levels to get too crazy with it. Hey Julio Ruiz, how are you doing? What are you new to the game, Julio? Subha Abdul? If you guys are out there in live chat land, let me know, and we'll start up a free mini game for you where you can earn your own stink bombs. So alright, so we have 2 builders available. Let's spend a little bit more elixir, and we'll do that by upgrading another item here. Let's see, we already upgraded that. We'll upgrade that again. That's going to take 30 minutes. Any other defenses, anything out there that I have that will spend elixir? I don't think so, no. So what is our suggested upgrades? Gold. We could do gold mines again, because so now when you get to this point, guys, you want to upgrade the stuff that's not going to take forever. So forever at Town Hall 2, 30 minutes is a pretty long time. So if you have anything that can upgrade in less than 30 minutes, that would be what you would want to upgrade. So it looks like the cannon is 30 minutes, and so is the Archer Tower. But I want to find something that spends my elixir. So that is going to be my gold storage, my elixir, no, that's my gold mines, my barracks. Let's do barracks. No, that's 30 minutes. Crap. What about the elixir collectors? No. So pretty much everything I have now is going to be 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and see what our max is. 2,500 there and 4,000 there. So let's go ahead and do this one more time. Well, no, that's my gold. I want to do my elixir. Where is he at? My elixir storage. Oh, it's right there, right in front of my face. But I'm short on gold, so let's just do one more. Oh, attack. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to build an army. So we'll use our barracks to build our army. And how many? See, I used all my starting wizards, so now I just have only barbarians at my disposal. So let's max out our barbarians. Now, the more barracks you have, the less time it's going to take. So we'll max out these guys. See, and that will use quite a bit of elixir. So that will be a good way on how we can do this. So now it's going to cost 3 minutes to make 35 barbarians or so. So now we'll wait for about 10 or 15 of them to get ready, and then we'll go attack. But that used quite a bit of my elixir. Army production costs elixir and so forth. So that's what we're looking at, guys. So we'll do one more attack and start 2 more upgrades. You can always tap on your army camp, hit info, and it'll tell you how many are built. It says I have 8 out of 20 built. So we'll let that get up to 10, and then we'll go find a battle. So one more. We're at 9. One more barbarian, and now we're attacking. So PvP is where the loot's at, guys. Get in there and get your comfortable with PvP. You want to look at your available loot, and then once you find a good number there, you want to see, okay, are the defenses too strong for my army, or can I do a good min-max? And min-max, remember guys, minimum army used to obtain the maximum amount of loot. So I'm passing on that base. Passing on the loot, it's just too low. Oh, I'm out of gold, so I'm gonna have to attack this one, but that's okay. Kinda was not efficient on my gold there. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna focus on just taking out the probably won't be able to get very much loot, but since I do need gold to continue, we're just gonna focus on these guys. So if we just kind of tap them here, yeah, they're gonna get obliterated by defenses, but we'll get some gold to allow us to continue on into the next battle. Yep, now I'm going to lose this one, but the whole intent of this was just to get gold. there we have it. Get a couple more from that gold mine there. So we got a decent, I mean, we didn't get hardly any gold at all, but we got enough that's going to allow us to be more selective in our next. So we lost just one trophy for that. And now we're, you can go up here to Quick Train. Oh, unlocks at Town Hall 5. So that's something I didn't know about. Because when I first started this game, a lot of the functionality just wasn't available. So let me just go ahead and queue up some more troops. And I have 10, so let's go. Now we can go be a little bit more selective and find a good base. Hey Mazzy, welcome to the show. This is Stinkpot, and this is your Stinkpot Shack Show. Please consider becoming a stinking subscriber and hit that bell notification icon to know when we go live next time. So we'll hit next, because there's just no good loot. You want to get in the thousands of loot. Don't worry about, as long as you have the gold anyway, be selective and find a base that's just perfect for you. So we found one at 3,000, so that was an incredible amount of loot for Town Hall 2. And but we're starting to get low on gold again. Oh, here we go. Here's a good selection. Excuse me. Thousands of loot, minimum defenses, but still these three defenses are too strong because they have them placed nicely. They have them surrounded by these other buildings, so I'm not going to be able to get to these defenses, but that's no problem because look at these full pumps. We want to focus on all these pumps and just take out the loot. That's all we're going to do. So I'm going to distract and go in here and take some loot. Take some loot over here, because all the defenses can do is focus on one thing at a time. So if you put your troops on multiple loot sources, that's where you're going to get a decent amount. Don't worry about winning battle, focus on getting that loot. Look, 0%, but I got 600 gold. Not bad. Oh crap, I didn't mean to use those gems. Oh no, Stinkpot, what are you doing? So, clan games. Yep, I have a TH12, so thank you, Mazzy, for that. I've been playing this game for 5 years, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. Alright, so we have a full army this time, so we have 20 barbarians at our disposal, but I want to be selective and find some more good loot, so let's keep going here. We've only lost 2 trophies in our 2 losses, so you don't lose a whole lot when you lose at this level. We're just looking for thousands of loot. These hundreds just ain't cutting it for me. Uh, 500 loot. 22,000. We're gonna attack this because, yeah, we're just going to attack it. Here we go. Watch this. We'll get this mortar. If you get this mortar, he can't attack you if you get that close to him. So take out the mortar and then put everything else on these 2 gold thingies here. And watch this loot just pour in. We're gonna max out our gold right here. And it's maxed. 4,000 loot coming right up. Oh no, do I have enough barbarians to do it? I don't think I do. Oh, I did. Maxed it out. Yep. So I maxed out my gold. See, this is how you do your min-max. I only used 20 barbarians, and I got 4,000 gold. Min-max. Do the min-max approach, guys. And now I can't get any more loot, so I might as well just quit. I'm not going to win the battle anyway. I got 4,480 gold. And if you queue up the barbarians before you go into battle, they'll continue to queue up while you're in battle, so you won't have to wait as long when you come back here. So let's go ahead and upgrade our elixir. Use some of that gold now. Now let's go into another battle. plenty of loot here. I can be really selective on the army. Or sorry, the base that I select. Decent chunk of change here, but I'm not going to be able to bust through that wall, so we'll say no. Man, this loot is horrible. Give me another 20,000 guy. That's where the loot's at. Okay, we'll take this one just to get through it, because it has, we want elixir right now, and it has 1,000 elixir, and there's really only one defense in the way, so let's take him out. And actually take out, but we can just finish this up. Well, actually, those defenses are way stronger than I expected. Oh no, I may not get any loot, because I underestimated these defenses. Come on, barbarians, spread back out to that elixir. Oh no, they're going wrong. Oh no, I did take out the archer tower. The cannon might be my demise. Oh no, what's gonna happen now? Yeah, the cannon may need the cannon. So I'm gonna get gold. So this was just a bad example on how to get loot. I got greedy. I thought I could take out all the defenses when I should have just put my whole army here to get to this. This is pump is what I'm missing out on. And oh no, maybe they'll come back now. Because after this town hall, this one barbarian at the top might split over here and come to here, but I expect them to go here. Let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna win the battle, but that's not really my intent. I want to get this loot. So let's see how that's handled. There's only 3 barbarians, so it's going to take them a good amount of time to get this town hall down. I might have a time issue as well. Okay, we'll have about a minute, a little under a minute after this town hall is done. And it'll be about 59 seconds, I guess. Yeah. Oh crap, the barbarians went over there, but I will get some elixir, so it wasn't a total loss. Let's see if I get a loot bonus. Will I get a bonus for winning this battle? Let's see. See what I get. Victory, get 290. No, I'm not in a league. That's what it is. Okay, so got a decent amount there. Let's go ahead. Nope, we don't have enough for that. Let's do one more battle. We are full. Let's do a much better job this time of getting some elixir. There we go, 1,000. We will definitely get it this time because we won't be greedy. Look at this pump out here, free for the taking. And there's another free one. And then we'll just take all this here. That's how you guys do it. All the loot should be mine this time. Should get that cannon as well. So this is going to be a strong attack here. There's plenty of barbarians to go around. And all the remaining loot is going to be mine. Unless I'm overlooking a pump somewhere. Nope, looks like I'll be able to get it all. And we should get to 50%. Yeah. We'll probably take out the town hall as well. Oh, there's 1 star. So yeah, we already won this battle. Whether we take out the town hall out or not. The rest of the loot is in that town hall. So let's see if these barbarians are strong enough to get there. 33 trophies if I get 100%, but I'm not going to get 100%, so I'll probably get About 10 trophies on this one. 2 stars. It's gonna be a 2-star back here. And now is when my army says, we've had enough. So I was able to get all the loot. Oh wait, do I still have a barbarian? Yeah, I still have a barbarian. That world just ended there. Oh, I got 22 trophies, more than I expected. So now I have enough loot to do what I wanted. So let's upgrade. We're going to get some archers, and that will come in 30 minutes time. It's been a pleasure being here with you guys tonight. I am Stinkpot. This has been your Stinkpot Shack Show. Tonight was all about Origins. We spent an hour on Clash Royale Origins, where we went back and started the game from the very start, and we did the same thing this hour with Clash of Clans. So these 2 new accounts, I'm only going to play them while I stream as we continue our Origins series. So if you're a new player to the game, want to know more about Clash Royale or Clash of Clans, stay tuned to our Tuesday night show. We generally start at 7:30 p.m. Central, but we got a little bit of a late start tonight, so but we got them both knocked out anyway. So thanks for all our stinking subscribers out there. If you're not a subscriber, consider becoming one. And hit that bell notification so the very next time I go live, you will be notified. Have a good night, everybody, and we will see you next time. Follow me on Instagram to find out when our next stream is coming up. We got Season 5 of Fortnite and a bunch of other things to talk about as the week goes on. So have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you next time.